Sports Talk, live every Thursday for conversations on local and national sports issues, featuring sports personalities from Eastern PA. Sports Talk, live Thursdays at 6 p.m. on the Delaware Valley's RCN 8 and the Lehigh Valley's RCN 4. The Salisbury Girls Basketball team scored one of the biggest upsets of this winter's high school sports season when they defeated previously undefeated Northwestern. The win coincided with the Falcons head coach's career 200th coaching victory.
Our kids always say that we don't beat any of the real good teams. You know, we beat the teams we should beat, but don't beat anybody good. Played Southern Lehigh to overtime. Played some, a good Fleetwood team right to the end, and then obviously the big win at Northwestern was key.
We were doing really well, but we weren't playing as challenging teams, so we really wanted to prove that we could beat these challenging teams, and we came really close with Southern Lehigh, and I think Northwestern proved how we can play and what we can do.
We certainly weren't expecting to win. We wanted to keep up and be as close as we could because obviously they were undefeated. And then after the first quarter, we kind of realized, like, hey, we can actually do this. And then being up 12 at halftime was something that we wanted to be careful with because sometimes we go into the second half and we're kind of not as excited as we were in the beginning of the first half. So throughout our halftime, we wanted to make sure that we stayed pumped up and excited so we could go into the second half and keep scoring and winning.
During the game, we were all talking to each other. We were saying, like, oh, we really want this. Like, come on, girls, keep playing smart. We had some bad turnovers, but I think we played our defense pretty well. And I think if we just go in and play smart every time with less turnovers and good defense, we'll be okay.
Northwestern did take the lead, and Kelly Ganud hit a big three to give us the lead, and we won right at the end of the game with 5 seconds to go.
We were all kind of nervous for Northwestern, but we all really wanted to win really badly, and we were up by 12, I think, at half, and so we kind of were having this problem where we would lose some of our energy going into the second half, and that happened in the third quarter, but the fourth quarter we stepped it up again, and we proved what we wanted to prove.
It helps so much. Like, I think that's one thing that we struggle with is confidence because we're not entirely always sure that we can do things, but then after the Southern Lehigh game, we were very happy with ourselves, and we realized that we could actually do some damage this year. And then beating Northwestern was just something that has pushed us over the edge, and the morale is really high around here right now.
As a senior, I'll definitely leave my last year remembering that game. We knew we could come out there with the mentality that we were going to win. Northwestern was tough, but then again, came in there, we were confident, and we knew we had a chance to win. Especially when we were done playing with Southern Lehigh, we knew we have a big chance in Northwestern.
The victory, I'm so happy for our girls at the victory, but as I told our other coaches, I probably had more to do with the losses than the 200 victories. So, that's great to have that, but we'll move on and build as a team.
That's really exciting. We're really happy for him obviously that he could be here with us and we could be there for his 200th win. So that was nice.
Especially as seniors, to come off with that win and have coach with a 200th win, it felt really special.
We play our division, so we're looking forward to playing our division. If we can control our own destiny of where we go in the playoffs. So they're all aware of that and work hard every day and get better.
Last year, we weren't as confident, but I think this year we are more confident, especially with the Southern Lehigh game and wins before that. And coming off with the Northwestern game, I think will be great.
The expectations for the 2013-2014 Easton Boys Basketball team are as high as ever, even with a brand new coaching staff. We stopped by the Rovers practice facilities recently to talk to new head coach Ben Childs and a few of his players about the new coaching transition.
Taking over the program that I graduated from is very rewarding. I'm a teacher in the district. I've been an assistant coach in the program. I've had the unique experience of coaching against the program, but I bleed red and white, always have. Coach Hutnick experienced a lot of success in his tenure here at Easton, and I've been telling people I'm not going to go try and reinvent the wheel here. We're going to do a lot of things similar, a lot of things that Coach Hutnick had success with as far as some up-tempo stuff on offense and on defense.
At first, it's kind of hard to adjust to because he doesn't run a lot of the same stuff as Coach Hutnick, but everyone kind of bought into the system, and he's pretty cool and knows what he's talking about.
We do more stuff now. We do more drills because Hutnick was more free with us, but Mr. Child's more disciplined with us and everything. And it's kind of similar styles, but I kind of like Mr. Child's though.
With our old coach, it was structured a lot different. Now, we're doing different drills, and I can't really say that it's better, and I can't really say it's worse.
Eric Oakley, Steve Machachik, and Tyler Jean-Baptiste. They're experienced players who played a lot in the program last year at the varsity level. I'm expecting big things out of them, leadership-wise and performance on the court.
Eric Oakley's been on varsity for 4 years, so he's a big leader. Tyler, he's pretty loud, and he's the point guard, so he has to be a big leader too.
Steve Machachik, Tyler, I like to think of us as the leaders. I mean, we got a lot of time last year, so we got some experience, and it's up to us to lead these guys because there's a lot of younger guys on the team this year that need to play big roles.
Our defense is always #1 priority. We always make sure our defense is there, yeah. And offense is kind of the same, kind of like space out, floor spacing. We got shooters, we got people to take it to the right, we got people that can post. So it's very versatile for us.
Being this is my first year, we're looking to instill the principles and the philosophies that my coaching staff feel are important. Obviously we're going to be focused on team play and being a team and doing things together, and we're trying to build that camaraderie, trying to build that unity as a team.
Really usually go in thinking, oh man, we're going to lose. Parkland's really good, but this year it was different, which is really good. So yeah, not much of a rivalry, but this year it was different. We all knew that we had a chance because we had all heard that they'd lost other people, and so we just kept the energy up. We told everyone, we're like, hey, we have a good chance here. So we just went in, swam as hard as we could, and then it was just great to be able to win that then afterwards.
We went in knowing that we had a good chance, and we started off the medley relay winning it. So from there on, we just tried our hardest, and then when we beat them, it was a great feeling.
I think the only word to describe the team this year so far would be fantastic. All right, we're just going for it. We're 8-0 so far. We have some goals that we're trying to reach. We're trying to be better than last year, and so far it's gone perfectly.
I expected the season to be really fun and us to work really hard as well, because every year on Liberty I've just had so much fun, and we've done really well ever since I've been here.
Every year we have a goal that we try to be better in our dual meet season than we were the year before. And it was going to be difficult. We had a really good year last year, but the kids started off the season fantastic. It's a great bunch of kids to work with. They want to be here every day. They're working hard.
It's intense. I would use intense as the word to describe the competition in Lehigh Valley. Swimming's a big thing, and you commit a lot of your time and effort, so it's intense whether you win or lose, and every race is important.
We have Freedom and Emmaus coming up towards the end of the season, so those are going to be tough meets, but I think we have a really good shot.
Freedom's going to be tough. They're our rivals, so we want to beat them. Emmaus is going to be really tough, and we're just going to try our hardest.
Actually, I wasn't a big fan of retirement. One of the issues is you go through your whole career being so goal-oriented, and then all of a sudden you retire and there are no goals. So Mr. Hartman had asked me if I want to do some game help stuff and help him last winter down here, and I did that and became a little intrigued with the girls program, and when that opened up, he kind of pulled me out of retirement, and here we are.
He's a good coach. I like him a lot, and he definitely knows what he's talking about, but we all just have to get used to the way he coaches because it's different from last year.
He is new, so we all have to get used to him and everything, but I think he's doing fine and making Whitehall Girls Basketball something to be talked about.
In the next few weeks to keep going and keep adjusting to coaches. He's adjusting to us still because we're all still new to each other, and keep getting some more wins. He's a lot different. He really brings out the best in all of us and everything.
It's great. It's a whole new year. It's a whole new system. It's a lot of adjusting for the team, and it's going to be really great for the future.
I hate to say that we're young. But the fact of the matter is we are young, and I don't bring that up to the team because that allows for an added excuse.
We don't have any seniors, and we lost 7 seniors from last year. It's just been a learning experience for the whole team. We need younger kids to step up and take the leadership of the seniors from last year.
I think we make progress just about every day. They're great kids. They work hard. We had a little bit of tough road at the beginning of the season with some very tough independent games and having to go through our division in the LVC real early with the Northampton Nazareth Parklands.
It is challenging. They're really competitive, so it makes us want to beat them even more. But since they are such good teams, we have to practice and work hard for it.
Everything's coming together pretty well. As long as we just keep working hard at practices, everything will soon come together, and hopefully we'll start winning more.